Hello, beautiful heart. How are you? Thank you for clicking on this video. I am Dr. Danae, the Awakening Doctor, here to do a collective energy reading. Let's see what's going on. How have you come out of March? I know March was a very, very intense month. Emotionally and in every way, and it was designed to be. Here we are at the opening of April. The energy is already, I'm sure you're feeling it, it's very different. We've now stepped into eclipse season with the first eclipse this month. So whoo, yeah, we're still in Aries season, moving into Taurus season later in April. April's theme of the month is really about authenticity and growing from the inside out. So let's jump in. We're starting out with 17, which turns into an 8, self-reflection. March really held up the mirror for all of us. It was a time we could not get away from the mirror. The question is, did you use this time and look in the mirror and own your stuff versus projecting out and finding shame or blame at others? This came out in so many different ways for so many different people. And it happened, one, so we can start to separate from that altered ego inner dialogue of, well, I'm this way because this happened to me. Okay, I get it. I totally get it. But if you don't shift that mentality, you're going to stay stuck and you're going to get more of that energy. This really was all about looking at that and saying, you know what? I am ready to detach from my story. I'm ready to write a new story. No matter what happened to me, it doesn't define me. I gained experience and I'm saying no to reacting. Then we have number 1, the dark moon, the void. A lot of people felt the void in March, almost like the void, March pushed them into this void. And what I tell people all the time in my sessions and working with people, this void, this isn't, I know altered ego is going to tell you, you're lost, you don't know what's going on, there's nothing left, blah, 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 all that. The truth is the void really is that point of where you can start building your new story, changing the perceptions, trading in the limiting beliefs and perceptions for ones that now match your truth, who you are, and where you want to go. That happens in the void. You know, this void, this is also, it's that point in the, for lack of a better word, atmosphere of like the equilibrium. And if you have been following me on Sundays with Spiritual Tea Time, you know I've been talking about the equilibrium, creation, how everything came to be. And everything comes to be in the equilibrium, the state of equilibrium. That's what this is. This really is a divine time to get yourself going in the right direction. It's all going to pan out differently depending on your thoughts and your feelings about the void. So the key here is, if you've been feeling lost and defeated, like you don't want to give up or too afraid to move forward, all of that, Try to shift that. Shift that and see that this period of void is really a divine opportunity, a clean slate to build your new truths and your new foundation. And how do you do that? Yesterday, this was a huge theme. If you watched the live reading yesterday, if you didn't, I encourage you to go watch it. But gratitude, having an attitude of gratitude will change and shift the energy in your life faster than anything else. Guys, we all have free will. And in every moment, we get that opportunity to choose. Are we going to complain? Or are we going to be grateful? Because if you complain, you are going to get more things to complain about. If you're grateful, you're going to get more things to be grateful about. I use the analogy of if you have 10 cents in your bank account and you complain about having that 10 cents, that 10 cents is going to be gone. And then more bills or whatever are going to come up and you don't have anything. So it's going to give you more to complain and worry about. But if you look at that account and say, you know what, I am grateful that there's 10 cents in my account. I'm grateful that that 10 cents is attracting more to it. I am grateful that that 10 cents is a starting point. I'm grateful that my bills are being paid. What I need in that moment will show up. It's an attitude. So having an attitude of gratitude will get you out of the funky, shitty diaper faster than anything else. And I know at times when it can feel so dark, so dense, so heavy that you don't think you have anything to be grateful for. It's in that moment you need to dig deep. Find that self-responsibility and start pushing yourself into the gratitude mode. I use the example of, do you have an outfit to wear today? Doesn't matter if it's clean, if it's designer, or it's Walmart and has holes in it. I don't care. Do you have clothes to wear? Or do you have to go outside of the house and get things done completely naked because you don't have clothes? If you have clothes, be grateful for clothes. If you have running water, be grateful for running water. You know, you woke up not in the hospital, be grateful for that. The point is, find something. It could be so small, but find something to be grateful for and then build that. Be consistent in being grateful. Every time you want to complain, stop yourself and say, find a gratitude, because consistency is going to build momentum. Consistency and momentum and self-discipline is going to create a whole new program for you. You know, if you're into working out, you know, consistency and momentum. Same thing with your personal life and your spiritual life. Consistency and momentum. It's why Altered Ego has such a hold and why things can seem like they're going backwards, because it's been consistent and there's been momentum. All right. Looking at the tarot, I see the duality energy you're dealing with. You know, the cards came up upright, reversed, upright, reversed. We've got 8 of Cups upright. We have 9 of Swords reversed. King of Pentacles upright. 3 of Pentacles reverse. All right. So you are wanting to walk away from your old story. You want to detach. And I do see that you have been making strides at that. You have come through a time of great anxiety, great worry, bouts of depression. But you have done some self-reflection. You're not allowing this to hold you captive like it used to. Is it still coming up? Yes. And I feel that's where a lot of the complaining is coming from. So shift back into gratitude. And I know that this is a challenge. Why? 2 and 3 turns to 5. 5s are challenges. And challenges just mean the impossible is possible. In the word impossible says, I'm possible. King of Pentacles. This is a grounded, stable energy. This is an entrepreneur, a business owner. Somebody, it could be like a father figure. It's a stable energy. This energy, money is attracted to it. Stability is attracted to it. It knows how to make things happen for its highest good. But next to it, we've got the Three of Pentacles. This is not wanting to collaborate, partnerships not working out very well, contracts. You may be having some issues with contracts, or they're not coming in, having some fallouts and stuff with situations or people that has to do with stability and finances and work. This reading is all about your thoughts and feelings around this energy. Now we've got the Seven of Swords and the World. This is telling us everything we need to know, and it is validating the original energy I was talking about before even pulling the cards. This Seven of Swords is my sneaky meeky card, but it's also, this is my altered ego card. This is when altered ego is being covert and subtle, and you're buying your own gaslighting, lies, all of that stuff. He's coming out full force because you are in the process of trying to end this cycle. This isn't something that just happened a few months ago, 6 months ago, or a year ago. This is completely repeating patterns and energies from your past. And altered ego is front and center, trying to steal your progress. So this goes back to, again, what is your inner dialogue in these situations? Is it gratitude? Is it positivity? Is it self-responsibility, acceptance, and ownership? Or is it complaining, deflecting, projecting, moaning, complaining, all of that? Or is it avoidance? We're starting out April. We've got a powerful new moon. This is a time to reflect, release. Acknowledge the patterns that have been coming up. Release what you need to release. Clear some energy. Because April is new energy. New things are trying to come in. Somebody is more in this energy of not wanting to make a decision, but you need to. Hoping that something happens to where you don't have to make the decision. Giving away your power. And guys, another way that we give away our power and don't realize it is when we're complaining. And when we're in the void, complaining about the void. Yeah. You're supposed to be taking a leap of faith. A new direction is calling you. But doubt and fear is up in your ear. All of a sudden, I become Dr. Seuss. Hey, if rhyming will get the message through to you, I'm here for it. Overall, there is a better way. Self-reflect, ownership, gratitude, acceptance. Those are going to be your keys for April to help you move through and to break off these toxic habits. The devil is all about toxicity. This whole reading really is about altered ego, your own patterns, your own thoughts and emotions that keep you tied to this energy. Overall, Spirit is trying to get you to a completely different place and say, no, I've got so much more for you. You're ready. You're ready. You just keep allowing, I don't want to say you keep, but entertaining this character right here, altered ego, and what it has to say. Altered ego is a program. It will always rehash and bring up the same crap that it always does when you get in these different situations or things aren't working out. Depending on how long you entertain that, you'll get to that point where the next thing you know, this energy's coming up, you're a kid again on, in your childhood bedroom, crying, all upset, mad at your parents or whoever. And it's this fear, and it feels like you can't break through it. You can. It literally is this guy popping up with all the swords trying to block you from your healing. Look, leap of fortune. Yeah, you've got to change your thoughts and feelings and your ways. Take this leap of faith in this new direction because your desires are waiting for you. You have been playing a role. Essentially, you've been an actor on your own stage in this matrix, living a life less than what you naturally are. Are you really ready to give it up? Are you? Or do you want to hold on out of that fear and doubt because it's too scary to take that leap? That's okay if that's your choice. You absolutely have that right to stay there. But in staying there, you block the flow of the new to come in. Look, you have hush. Listen. As much as Sneaky Meeky over here is in your ear trying to get you to listen, and this is a guy that in the morning, as soon as you wake up, boom, you haven't even had your coffee. Hell, you haven't even gotten out of bed yet. You probably barely even opened your eyes. You may not even know what time it is, and there he is in your ear giving you a whole list of things to complain and worry about and dread. That, when he's acting up for a reason. All that chatter is keeping you from what you need to hear. Because the divine is speaking to you. But your intuition and your divine, that is the still small voice. It will not scream, yell, and do antics to talk over him. Change is unavoidable. This came out yesterday. Yeah, it is. You are in a time of great change. You either can resist or you can trust in the magic of you, the magic of life, and move with it. Because this change is the change that you've been praying for and crying for many, many years. And now it's here. It didn't show up in the form that you expected it to. So it's trying to tell you, stop, don't go there. No, abort mission. But what you've been praying for and wanted and want is right on the other side of this. And you get the choice to go forward or to stay still. All right, beautiful heart. I hope that helped you. You have amazing things waiting for you. Use the energy of April to help you self-reflect, appreciate the void, and move into gratitude so you can take this leap and trust in the magic. All right, beautiful hearts. As always, I'm sending you oceans and oceans of love from my heart to yours. Namaste. Bye-bye.